So I was reading today about the workfare scheme and how the government are going to be forcing people with mental and physical disabilities into unpaid placements at work. And I wrote this on the bus on the way home, so apologies for the fact that I'm reading it off the screen, but I wanted to read it now while I was still angry enough to do it justice. I'm a mentalist. I'm a ventriloquist and this fake smile's my dummy. Behind the guile I know I'm scum. I'm hungry, desperate for your crumbs. I'm broken by the years that no one spoke for me. I'm choked beneath society's conceptual thumb. The thing is, if I'm cheerful, you think I'm well enough to work for free, and if I'm not, then you're unreasonably fearful of me. The last boss I told I was bipolar said, "Okay, but please don't stick a knife in me," while I sat there silent, stunned, thinking you think I'm the violent one? Just because I have an illness that the media exploits for thrills, because they haven't got the skills to see beyond the pills that someone else's taxes paid for. Someone wealthy for no other reason than that they happen to be born healthy. But their hard work must not be squandered on dropouts and shirkers, on the berserkers lurking in the social undergrowth. So now the government can force us into slavery, without protection from the rules that gave us dignity, or made staying alive in the cold and hostile environment a workplace can be anything close to a possibility. With every decency they steal, they feel their backs slapped by the so-called cash-strapped hacks in suits, whose stacks are packed so tight no cracks of light can leak out and disturb their sleep with the sight of the smacked-up, jacked-up lives of those whose dice fell on the wrong side of the tracks. And all this is sold as a triumph of slashed bureaucracy, a victory for democracy, for a people poisoned by years of drip-fed filth and casual hypocrisy, by myths of laziness and hazy memes of craziness dreamed up on whims on days of bliss and pims. And here's the thing. People will comply. People will try. They will try so much, no matter that it takes an act of heroism just to get out of bed. No matter that their eyes are red because they cried so much and kept on trying and held their heads high so much, their tears were washed away by the saliva from the bile that people piled on them. People will die. Their voices will fall silent. The iniquity will not be heard. Their indignity will have the final word. But still, those who are left will smile in the face of tyrants. Still, they will cling with grace to the ideal of non-violence.